just 3 weeks into the Conquest Cup. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling prepared, I think, is the right word to do it. I think most things are sort of covered and sorted now. We've got a few things left to do, but I feel prepared for it and I'm ready for the day.
So compared to last year, how do you expect to go back into the game this year?
Oh, good question. Obviously, we won by quite a lot last year. So this year's going to be slightly different. I think the teams are a lot more level this year. So I'm hoping we can still have the same dominance, but I'm not sure we will. It's just same sort of ideas that we've got. We want to play the same in sort of a way. Obviously, we've got some changes of players. We are missing a couple of semi-professional players this year, which did help us over the line last year, but maybe we can have more players step up.
How do you think that these players not having these players here is going to affect your performance this year?
I don't think it will. I think we've got that sort of team cohesion this year that we didn't have last year as much. I think everyone knows everyone now, so I think that will help us more. I'm going to happily say that some players will step up more. I know some players have been playing football more regularly, like Finn's been playing more Sunday League games, so I know he's been playing and he's fitter than he was last year. So we're looking at those sort of players that can make that impact and play the whole game, really.
So just explain a bit, what is the Conquest Cup and what are you raising money for?
So this year we're raising money for the British Heart Foundation, and that's because I lost my granddad to a heart attack last year, and then one's just had a triple bypass surgery as well. So sort of one that's close to my heart and all my family's. So that's why we chose it this year. Regarding what the Conquest Cup is, it was literally an idea that we had while sat in the Pro Club's lobby last January time. Pretty much made the logo within 2 days and it was all ready to go. And now we're coming on to our second year, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm nervous for, because obviously this year there's a lot more surrounding it, but because we've got more people helping out this year, I think it'll be a little bit easier to get it over the line and get it all done with.
What player are you most looking forward to see play this year?
On my team or just in general?
On general.
On both. Oh, okay. I have to go with one of the new ones. I'd probably say Danny Aarons. I think he was a late addition. He wasn't one that we had originally on the list. So I think that's one that's definitely a player to watch. And we're lucky enough to have him on my team as well. I think he's going to bring a bit of banter into the change room as well, which obviously, as I mentioned before, team cohesion is massive for me. The relationship that all the players will have with each other. And obviously they only get to see each other once a year. So it is a little bit more difficult to create that. But I think the day when everyone's just able to have a laugh with each other, have a joke, it does help.
Do you think Father Willcox will switch things up this year and try and beat you? Definitely.
I know he's already said that he's changing his tactics this year. I remember last year he messaged me before and he was like, what should I do? What should I do? And I gave him a recommendation. It didn't work. And I know at half time he switched to a 5-back and they conceded more in the second half. So really, I think the support that he has this year, he's got a couple of coaches on his side, so that should definitely help him a bit more. But tactically, I think they'll be better this year. I think he's got that experience now, and technically, I think they'll be 10 times better as well. So it's going to be a difficult game.
So how many people were there last year at the Conquest Cup?
We had 127 people there, and we raised just over £1,000. So this year, we're looking to smash that and double it. Sort of hoping that we can get an attendance around 300, but obviously with train strikes and stuff, we understand that it might not be possible this year, and we're looking to raise upwards of £1,500, £2,000 as well, which I think we can easily smash.
If you had one message for people in Maidstone and surrounding areas to come down and see the Conquest Cup, what would you say?
I'd say come down and support it. Definitely, it's a good experience. You get to meet the players, get opportunity for photos of players as well. Come down, create a good atmosphere, make sure it's an enjoyable day for everyone. There'll be events on during the day. There might be a dizzy penalty shootout at half time, crossbar challenge. We've got things that everyone can get involved in on the day. So make sure you come down and support the boys.
Cheers, Josh.